respond if I just think of the comments you always see. They're like, respond if you're seeing this in 2023.
Shh.
It's been a whole
Respond
year
if you're seeing
every...
this in 3 weeks, and I'll be impressed.
Yeah. I have played so many Plague adjacent games, and so it's been a whole year of like, wow, this really hits different in current month of current year, and that's just been like my comment section for all of those different games continuously. Some more fitting than others, like Vampire or Vampire is like, oh wow, it's about a plague, but it's like less interesting than Pathologic. But then there's Pathologic 1 and 2, which they should be commenting on, but then they don't really, no one ever knows that exists. But it's more fitting. But then there's fucking like then there's the weird ones, because the weird ones are like when they say that about like what's it called, like Resident Evil, and you're like, I don't really generally read Resident Evil as being like a, what is it, as like a plague allegory that strongly.
Yeah.
It always feels a little weird. Oh, this is a weird screen. So it shows biomass on the tree, but I don't put biomass in to make it. I put in plates. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's social media comments that make me sometimes think like Hideki Kamiya has it totally figured out, which is if you tweet at him with no matter what the subject matter is, he'll insult you and block you. It's glorious.
Just anyone that tweets at him for any reason.
Basically.
That's probably a healthy way to handle all of social media.
I think like somebody even like put together a mini.
Is Kamiya the guy that made the
Bayonetta.
Jet Force Jet Set? Oh.
Yeah, Bayonetta, Shenmue. Maybe not Shenmue? Onimusha, maybe? I don't know. But Bayonetta, I think, is like this most famous thing. Wait,
those are very separate things.
Hold on, I'm getting confused.
Okay, I guarantee you the guy that made Bayonetta did not make Shenmue. I can definitely draw a line there.
Okay, my bad. Let me stop spreading fake news.
I don't. In fact, Shenmue's not even Capcom.
Okay. Okay.
You fool! You lying fool!
All right.
You're supposed to bring good to the world, but you brought lies.
Hideki Kamiya made Bayonetta, Beautiful Joe, Okami.
Alright, so he's the platinum guy.
Yeah, he's platinum. He's platinum games.
Okay.
I'm bad at Japanese, but at least I took the time.
Japanese names.
I took the time to try and do right and not spread misinformation.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
But no, I remember.
You'll never survive being a social media influencer that way if you're gonna like check what you say.
Yeah. I need to start making prank videos where the prank is on anybody watching the video.
I mean, you've made those before.
That's true.
I fell for one of your pranks, your quote-unquote Half-Life 2 video.
You keep mentioning it, and I keep saying don't mention it, and you keep
no, I'm gonna keep mentioning it. I'm gonna keep mentioning that time that you made a video that's like Half-Life 2 Part 1 finale, and it's you playing a toilet game.
Oh yeah.
That's the whole video.
I forgot that I made a fucking. I forgot that I played
the whole video is you playing a toilet game.
Or what was it, Toilet Tycoon or whatever? Which thank you for reminding me that exists. Toilet Tycoon is the worst video game ever made. It is.
I believe you.
It is unbelievably, easily. There aren't words to describe how bad Toilet Tycoon is. It's. I took those screws. Fuck you.
God damn it! I'm trying to make the assembler to make the hards, but
I'm making the hards by hand so that I'm cranking out hard stuff over here.
I need enough hards for an assembler so I can make an assembler that makes hards.
Well, I'm over here making all of our conveyor belts go fast because I'm making them all hard. So I'm making our base all excited and turgid.
So it turns out we can't proceed down the research tree past some of these somewhat more superfluous things until we make a we actually already have the space elevator.
Yeah.
the special tab has the hub, the MAM, and the space elevator. So
Okay.
we need we need that, and that's a lot of parts.
Well,
But
you know, I
then
guess we
once-
got to sit
then we can
back
start
and relax and
Getting new trees.
play some video
But we can also
games.
upscale our base over time, hopefully.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
Hideki
see.
Kamiya.
What was I doing?
I think
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite thing is the super. No, sorry. The Mega 64 people like tweeted at him after making a video with doing what they do, which is, you know, put on a costume and run around and make asses of themselves. And so they
Wow.
did this video, and then they tweeted
Is
it
that
at.
video? Is that video from 2020 or 2006?
I don't. It's they've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they made this video. They tweeted it at Kamiya, and his response was to say it looks like shit and blocked them. which they then made another video about, which was them getting very, very upset after reading Kamiya just like insulting them directly. And I was like, "Ah, oh, Kamiya, you're such a I respect the hell out of you."
One of my favorite gags they had was how they kept making an there was like an odyssey about all these times where every time a Halo game comes out every few years, there's a Cabela game that comes out the same day.
There's a what?
There's always a Cabela game the same day as every
Oh.
Halo release, or at least there was back then. So it was like an ongoing legacy of like
Hey, don't go away. Come back.
the evil conspiracy Halos there to fuck over the Cabela makers. You're just floating.
I found a solid flower.
Yeah. It's a pretty solid flower.
Thanks.
How many birds can dance on the head of a solid flower?
What did you just dub that in? Like it's just spliced from two different audio? How many bird heads can dance on a solid flower?
I've
Or like
had some
solid
creative
flower.
audio edits. I've
Yeah.
done some creative audio edits in the past when I wanted to like censor something or remove a particular conversation without it being like a weird empty gap.
Huh.
Creative boy. Ba-doop. Okay. I'm calling myself creative and you can't stop me. It's called self-care.
Oh, okay. That's probably going to be a big thing on in 2021
What?
because
Oh, it's the height. Okay, I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? I tried to. So that was different. I guess that must be new. I clicked the conveyor belt on a specific spot. Then when I couldn't move, and I was like, what's happening? And it's like, oh, there's a second click where you choose. After you choose where the conveyor goes, you then choose the height of that anchor point as a separate click, which is really interesting.
Huh.
But we'll take some getting used to. Okay, so I'm
What's
trying to put
smart
screws
plating?
and plates
That's a
into
new
here.
one.
Shit, this conveyor is really small. Does it ever have room? Do you know how to put stuff on your bar? Because I can't figure out how to put stuff on my. Do I just press 5? Okay,
You
there we
just
go.
press the button. The 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Tell me that you
Oh,
love
this
me
is
more button.
squished in here. 5, 6, 7 times.
A lady.
Lady.
Not milady.
8, 9, 10, 11. We're
Uh,
thinking of different songs, aren't we?
Yeah. I was thinking of
the
Feist,
awkward
and then
counting dance song.
and then it became 2 times the lady or whatever. Ah.
It's in the way. It's not,
Oh.
It doesn't work. I didn't fix it. I have to fix it.
2 times
You'll
the lady just makes me
understand.
think of it like as like the sequel to Women. Like, are you ready for Women 2?
The sequel to Women.
All right,
You
so you
like
got this-
women, but do you like other women? So that'll make reinforced plates. Okay, now I just need to make the stupid poles. My favorite part. Oh, shit.
If the answer to that question is yes, and the answer to the question, are you married, is also yes, then uh-oh. Then that's no bueno. You did it.
There we
It's
go.
all connected to power.
It's finally set up. I just got distracted by the new research ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh no, a weird cliff.
And now we don't have any way to put the shit.
It's
because you
cool. I'll just
build
put the
it
cliff
right
here
up
and I'll
against
warp
the
it.
cliff.
It's fine. I'll just wrap it around.
No, don't do that. That's gonna
can't
look
stop me.
ugly. Make it
You're
go.
gonna look ugly.
Make it go down the cliff, not this.
This is fine.
Here, I made it faster
just-
at least.
Oh yeah, because I don't have that exit unlocked, or I don't have it on my bar.
Yeah. Oh baby.
Now the
Give me-
1 bar per 10 minutes this thing makes can get to this 1 box faster.
Oh, good lord. It's because it's not getting nearly enough screws because we're not making anything good.
Well, yeah. So what we're doing is we're currently having 1 machine that makes one of each of the things on this entire tree, and they're all
Yeah.
feeding off of 1 source. So
Yeah,
it's every time we had
so-
another split, each thing gets half resources as it was before. So now we need to figure out how to increase our supply of iron so this whole thing starts more at the beginning. But then we also need to scale up each individual branch of this tree in the long term.
Yeah, so...
This entire base we've made so far will be deleted.
Yeah, so what do you think that we need to do then? Search for more iron? Because probably that...
We need more iron, and mainly because and also we just need more research too, because I think the miners from later in the game had more outputs, didn't they?
Well, they were significantly faster, yeah.
But I think they might have also had like more output ports instead of just one.
I think they only had 1 output port. Okay, so I
Maybe.
see
But
some iron
generally,
that's
yeah,
not all that far
we
away.
need a deluge of resource. Because right now our starting point isn't very good. We probably could have picked a better spot, but also fuck it.
Well, this is aside from the lack of resources, the thing I like about the spot.
Game.
The thing I like about this spot is that it's very broad and flat. So, in theory,
can
as
just
we
kinda
start
run.
scaling stuff up, it should become pretty easy to make like a very cool little vertical base.
Yep. And hopefully we can get some good research done, so we can unlock coal. Because the more the base scales up, the more shitty it's going to be to gather plants in order to power it all.
Yeah. So, why
also
don't
kill
I...
animals if you see them, because we need alien organisms for research.
So why don't I go ahead and work on connecting more iron to the base? Well, oh shit! Oh, okay. We have a visitor. We have a whale Storis Rex friend
Yeah, the flea man.
group.
The flea man group.
Don't step on us.
Is there only
This
real
joke is
motivation?
very thin. Can't really yes and with it. Flea man.
Ah. I don't need a color. I don't need a color maker. I am curious about this nutritional mixture, but it requires like cement poles or some shit. So
Oh.
we're never getting that done. Let's see, I'm gonna try to make the space elevator because that's just an important goal.
Okay.
That's bottlenecking basically everything, probably.
Yeah,
And
probably.
the good news is we currently have machines that are making all of those things. They just need to finish.
You mean they need to demonetize?
I'm gonna demonetize. First ass joke.
Gross.
Yes.
Thanks, Past Bird, for making a gross joke. Never done that before.
Is there any other kind?
Okay, make the portable miner. Alrighty. Actually, I'll make 2, just in case there happens to be a second space over there. Alrighty, wish me luck. Hopefully there's no, like, bull head smacking ram things like there always
I
are.
will wish you luck because it is easier than supporting you or believing in you.
Yeah, thanks for your thoughts and prayers, I get it.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
And giant pistachios. Why are the pistachios so big in this game, Bird?
Oh, in the video game. I was very, very confused as to what the hell you were talking about.
Yeah, there's just pistachio bushes everywhere, and they have like pistachios the size of your head.
Well,
And
I
like,
mean, when you
they're
describe
just
it that way,
pistachios.
when you describe it that way, you sound like you're describing, like, a fictional land to somebody. Like,
It is.
where we're going, they're gonna be pistachios the size of your head. And when I say it that way, it makes it sound like you're dying. And I'm like, keep telling me about the pistachios, man. Keep telling me about the pistachios. I can see him right now. They're so big, George.
Stay awake. Stay awake. Just keep talking about the pistachios. Help's coming.
I can almost taste them.
No. It's not fair. We were so close. It's the end of 70 movies we've watched.
And then some like emotional song starts playing out. And then I don't know. There's a sequel, Pistachio Man 2. Starring Chris Farley.
In the
Anyway.
arms of this other guy. That guy fucking died. He's like dead as fuck. It's not coming back anytime soon.
Gee, this is the comforting thing I've ever heard. Like usually like emotional songs like that are like filled with like some degree of
Here's
like
their
hope
Iron Minds.
and like being like they're in a better place now. And your version of the song is like he'll make good fertilizer when we plant him in the ground because he's so fucking dead now. That's all he'll be useful for.
No one ever liked him anyway.
Jeez.
I'm glad he's dead.
God. Oh.
It's like if Sarah McLachlan hated dogs.
Sarah McLachlan and Michael Vick team up to make a song cover.
No.
Oh.
God, Michael Vick jokes are very out of date.
Yeah.
I think those jokes are old enough to gamble. I guess people normally say drink.
Yeah. Gamble's an interesting one to reach for because I think you can gamble at any age. You just can't do it in a building meant for gambling.
Yeah. That's true. People aren't allowed to profit off of your gambling as an establishment.
Yeah,
But you
unless
can
it's
just
a video
just
game.
do it. You can just do it, and no one can stop you. You can do it anywhere you want.
I mean,
Yeah, unless it's a video game.
Yeah, I
because
was
loot
gonna
boxes
say-
are actually just gambling for children
yeah, I
with
was
their
gonna
parents'
say
credit cards.
there are loot boxes now. No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Video games left ethics behind a while ago. We better monetize children in exploitative ways. And once they're raised with it, they'll reflexively defend it. So they'll actually get mad at you for not liking the thing.
Hey, is the grass
Wow.
texture like not loading very well, or is stuff just really popping in? Ah, it's probably my setting. Ah, who gives a shit?
Maybe.
My world can look weirdly flat and green. I don't
As
care.
long as the buildings show up.
Yeah, really. No, I forgot to get iron plates. Keith, I don't have anything with which to make conveyor belts.
Womp womp. And how's that working for you?
There's 3 iron things. There's 3 of them, and yet we might as
Surely
well
I
have
can-
none.
Let's see. I forget. Oh yeah, smelters are their own device.
Yeah.
I can make those. Yeah, smelters aren't even expensive. Surely I can scale this up at least.
Whoever
These things are
smelt or
capacity.
dealt her. Am I right? Am I correct? I legitimately don't know.
No one ever answers my question. They just laugh at me.
Am I right?
This
Please,
version-
somebody tell me. I beg of you.
This version where it's a genuine question and nobody ever answers it 'cause it sounds like a joke.
Yeah. I never intended to be a stand-up comedian. I just have a weird inflection to my voice, and people thought I was making jokes all the time.
No, you can't say that much, because then he's self-aware and he knows what's wrong.
Oh.
That just makes him a weird idiot because he knows what's wrong and doesn't fix it.
Well, I mean, he can always just get angry at his audience.
What is he, Carrot Top?
God.
I've seen Carrot Top. He was very frustrated whenever people didn't laugh. That was the funniest part.
I was gonna say
think
that that part sounds like actually hilarious. When did you see Carrot Top?
He was in Vegas. I think he's probably still in Vegas.
I mean,
He's got
that's
one of
what
those
everyone
fucking edgy,
does,
like screaming face, like icons advertising a show.
of course.
Because he's so edgy and he speaks the truth. Ricky Gervais and Carrot Top. Them's the truth speakers. They speaks the truths.
No, the conveyor belt doesn't have enough. They don't have enough iron plates. No. The thought of Carrot Top being edgy, my brain is just like, that's not a
It
sentence.
can't process, right?
Yeah, my mind is like, whatever he just said isn't in the English language. Like, those words don't go together.